Hi guys, it's Alyssa with Holistic Living. Welcome back to part 2 of July's tarot read. So for this question, I wanted to take kind of a quick look at this whole narrative. Now, we've seen, I think all over the place, but in the US, they've been amping that up, especially for the real little ones. So I wanted to look at around that. I wanted to see where we're going to, where we're at in July, what we're going to see, what can the collective expect from this narrative for all ages everywhere. So let's just get a general idea. So for this, I was getting Judgment followed by the Ace of Cups. So with this, I get that they're going to have to answer for something. I feel like those companies are going to be a little outed is what I'm hearing. And I feel like it's going to bring another, it's going to bring relief for a lot around the narrative in itself. It's going to make the collective feel a little bit, some may understand it more. Some may feel a huge sigh of relief. So I think they're going to, I feel like, back off a little bit. So what I was getting was that, because this can be read differently, but this is like an in the past card, and this can also be read very differently. But for this one, I would say this is a secretive. You're hiding things under, like he's hiding things under his little, cloak there. So I feel like past things that were hidden are going to come out, and I feel like it's going to create kind of a fork in the road for some people. They're going to be at a standstill because there's going to be some inner fighting. I feel like it's going to bring up some things within people that were very all for this, that are kind of going to start to see that it's not at all what they thought. That's kind of the energy I'm getting with this right now. So I feel either something, I mean, for a lot of us, we kind of already know that. Even for some people who did take maybe the first one or the first two at the very beginning and have now since learned more about it. So I feel like those people may be okay. It'll be the ones that were super about it and they're taking 12 of them and whatever, that I feel that it's going to make them stop and look at it. So something is going to come up with the energy. So let's just kind of take a look real quick here. Let's go a little further into that and look at, are they going to be pulled? Because I have been seeing for a while that they were going to be pulled unexpectedly. Like people, they're going to go from pushing and pushing and pushing it to completely taking them all off the market. So will they be pulled, and what will that look like if they want to tell us? Sometimes they don't want to tell us. Oh, wow. Oof. All right. So that comes in when people are at the fork. So I think when people are at the fork is when, this is a big physical yes. Aces are yeses. Pentacles are very tangible. So they're tangible for, like we've talked about, health, resources, money, very tangible earthly things. So I would say yes, they're going to be physically pulled. This came in, so this can be as like a partnership, a deal. And when I'm asking a question like this, it's obviously not romantic. So it's more of a partnership, a deal. Something gets balanced out. So I feel like something shifts within the old partnerships, because we know that people were paid to push them. We've seen that within the healthcare system. And we've seen that with a lot of other people. And it's been an agenda that's been paid to push. A lot of people who push it on high platforms or places of business don't even believe in it. So let's just take, what else do we need to know around this? Let's just see if there's anything else they want to tell us. So, all right, so I get this is a win. This is a win for the collective. It's an emotional win. It's a relief. It's, a celebration of something we've been looking for. I feel like this is an unnecessary worry card. So I feel like it's already kind of, we're just seeing things play out here in the physical, but I really feel like the narrative is kind of already gone. I know it takes longer to see it here, but I feel like energetically it's done. Because this is also what I get with it. Like there's not much energy because pages are small. I feel like there's not much to it anymore as far as energy goes. So let's just see if there's anything else they want to let us know. Okay. All right, so here we go. I feel like the collective wins, and we'll see this, which is my deep state card in a question like this, their tricks. So I feel like their hidden agendas, their tricks come out, and the collective sees a win. I'm telling you, I don't see this going very far, very long. I feel like it's a yes. I feel like something is going to shift with that, and all of a sudden it's going to be pulled. And some people get very confused. I feel like some people get very confused because they say, well, 45 was pushing it and, you know, this and that. But see, the difference with this is that when he was still, what we think, you know how like the whole 45, 46 thing right now is kind of a little clouded for some people. But when 45 was still officially in office, I feel he kind of had no choice, because if he didn't do what he did, it would have been a million times worse for humanity. So everything played out the way kind of it had to. And I feel like it was very much a soul decision to take it or not to take this. So people don't realize the kind of decision that it was. They don't realize the magnitude, because it was essentially, are you giving your power away or are you not? Are you taking your power back? It was kind of one or the other. And I don't mean children whose parents force them. I'm talking about adults. So children whose parents force them, they'll have a whole other thing to deal with. Yep, there's going to be some towers around that. So there's going to be towers around what went on, what happened, especially around kind of, I feel, kids. But it's going to bring us independence. It's going to separate us from the narrative. So that's what I get on it. That's what they want to say right now. So I would expect something with that this month. Now, this is a long month. We said it's going to be a chaotic month. It's very interesting. I'm getting a lot of intensity. So we will see what happens with that, but stay tuned for parts 3 and 4.